and today we're going to talk about what is the importance, what is the influence, and what is the impact of tourism in some island in Thailand, specific the Similan Island in Thailand. First, these are located in Alam Sea on the west coast of Thailand in Nam Kaeng, specific in Tangmagu district. The Similan is an archipelago that consists of 11 islands which are called Kung Bagun, Kuk Bong, Kuk Ab, Kung Him Kusar, Kung Kujong, Kung Ming, Kung Pajan, Kung Pangjak, Kung Paju, Kung Smile, and Kuk Tashai. All of these islands are located in one of the most important parks in the world, that is a Mukong National Park, and all of this island is like a 1040 square kilometers, and this island is the perfect place and the perfect travel destination to tourists like to divide, explore to remote and desolate places full all of the life. You need to know that if you want to go and have a big experience and you are a people that want to adventure, Tukun Ismail, that is the most largest island, is the best place to start. All of these islands are surrounded like a crystal. We have here two important persons. First is Diana, that works in the government of Thailand, and the second is Laura, who lives in a small island that is Kutashai.
My name is Diana Rodriguez. I represent the Minister of Tourism in Thailand.
Hi, my name is Laura Garavito. I live in the island for 5 years.
Okay, first I have a question. What is this island discovered recently, or what is not to tourists before? Really, when I decide to this article, I don't know about the island.
Okay, this island is a recently discovered. Is a very striking for the tourists. This island is considered the most beautiful place for the realize or practice diving. This island has turkeys, palms, and the others wardens attraction. In point of the fauna and flora, then how the with reef real corals and the big variety of marine animals.
Okay, Diana, but nevertheless, Thailand has closed an island in the Andaman Sea to visitors in the Atman to ease the negative effects for tourists on the once pristine beaches and sunrise coral-free. Remember, Kotachi, an island in the famous Similan National Park in southwest Thailand, was closed for an indefinite period from 15 October this year. We have the clause it allow the rehabilitation on the environment, but on the island and in the sea without being disturbed. And tourist activities before the damage is beyond to repair.
Yes, in this part, yes, but in this moment, the island represents the 12% of the economic in Thailand. Is so very important for the gross domestic product and, for example, of the GDP, and is a silent continuous rise in the number of tourists each. Okay, I agree with you, but it's not point because the economic in this moment, the island represents 12% of the economic in this country. Let's say the gross domestic product represents the 20 or 20%. This percent is very important because the economic is center of the tourism. But the gross domestic product or GDP is selling continues growing for the number of the tourists of each of the Ministry of Tourism and Sport has protect the 37 tourists or visitors uh, represent monitor in 7 and 70% the economic in 1 month.
Diana, but the beach on Kontai should hold only 17 people, but sometimes numbers reaches more than 100. The amount of garbage and waste water on this island is so big that it will become over the amount of garbage and waste of water on this island is so big that in the become on the in the near future, and we have to think about the future.
Okay, we have a negative and positive aspects of the tourism in the island. Really, I think that is not the solution to don't have tourists in these places, and is not the other solution that this country are only tourists. For this, for example, I propose that two kinds. The first is that the people who went to these places have a compromise to recollect all of that use and to give, for example, food for the animals, to don't use the hunglash with other things. And the second is the government work with the community and the tourists to have and keep these places. What do you think?
Yes, I agree.
I,
It's possible a solution.
okay, thank you.